Hello, everybody. Good afternoon, and welcome to a brand new episode of Finding Your Voice. This is season 4, and I cannot believe I'm already in the fourth season of this podcast series. But this series is something totally different. This series is called the Faith on Fire series, and you are going to be surprised at the number of guests I have that can share with you their experience, their faith, and how on fire they were when they, in the moment that God helped them to either create a book or create a series or share a message, whatever that assignment was for them. It's faith on fire, and you need to know what that looks like and what it feels like. So I want you to welcome my guest today, and her name is Thomasina Kitt. Thomasina, welcome to the show.
Hello, Miss Dr. Velma. How are you?
Why don't you tell everybody who you are? Tell them a little bit about yourself.
All right, my name is Thomasina Kitt. I am a self-published author. I'm a mom. I'm a grandmother. I am a doctoral candidate for my doctorate in program management and business. I have 2 classes left. Pray for me. And just all around people person. And my passion is writing. Just love to
Wow.
write.
So the book you released recently is your very first book?
No, ma'am. I got 6 books.
Okay.
Six
Okay.
books.
I wanted to know. Okay. Great.
Yes.
6 books down. All righty now. So tell us about the book we're going to be talking about today.
So it's the book I came off the porch. This is my brother's story. His name was Timmy Kitt.
Can you
Um,
flip it a little bit? It's got the glare on it. Let me show. Okay. There he goes. Go back.
okay,
Right there. Okay.
hold on,
All right.
right there.
And
Okay,
you guys, the audience, you can see it streaming across the bottom
good.
of the video. She tells you where you can go and get the book. I came off the porch too soon. Why that title?
Because all my life, ever since I was a little kid, that's all I heard. My mom was telling me we got to stay on the porch. You ain't grown yet. Safety is on the porch. Security is on the porch. You don't know nothing about life. When you step off that porch, you on your own, you by yourself. You got to make all
Yeah.
your own decisions.
Yeah.
So stay on the porch. That's all I heard all my life.
All I know is my mother is country born and raised, and we lived in California when she told us that very same thing. We could not go off the porch. And not only that, if she was home, she could see us from inside the house on the porch. And isn't it amazing? You don't see many houses with porches anymore.
With porches. Yeah. And so when we would hear her say stay on the porch, we would be in the house having like a normal conversation. So we're looking at
Right.
her like, what do you
Like
mean stay
what?
on the porch? We in the house. But
Right.
it was never a physical porch. If you've been growing up and you know what the porch means,
That's
it's
right. That's
a
what it
physical
means.
porch.
That's
Yeah.
why I said it's amazing that
Yeah.
back then everybody had a porch.
Had a porch.
Now you
Yeah.
don't see many houses with porches
With
anymore. So
porches.
it was a symbol of safety and
Yeah.
security. So I
That's all.
appreciate you sharing that. Now, why don't you tell us a little bit about the story and what made you write this now?
So this story been in the making since probably my brother died in 1991.
Hmm.
It was tragic. It was trauma. I was 14. My baby brother, he was 12. And
Hmm.
right before he passed, I guess God was preparing me because I got saved at 12 years old.
Uh-huh.
My brother got shot and killed at 14 years old.
Wow.
I mean, he got shot and killed at 17, but I was
Right.
14 at the time, but I
Right.
got saved at 12 years old. So I didn't, everything was kind of
Still new.
preparing me for
Right.
what was coming. I couldn't see it. I didn't know what was going on, but at
Right.
14, he lost his life. My baby brother was 12, and
Hmm.
at the time, high school, college, I was always writing. And my first book I wrote was called A Journey for Jesus.
Right.
And I wrote that after I lost my mom.
Hmm.
God spoke to me. It was traumatizing for me when I lost my mom because that was my everything. So I just had to pray
Yeah.
and ask God what to do. And he was like, I want you to write.
Right.
I wrote that book in 2010.
That's your
And
first one?
my first one,
Hmm.
A Journey for Jesus. And then I think around 2013, between 13 and 15, I wrote my second one. The Journey Continues. So between those 2 books, I started thinking about my brother a lot.
Wow. Wow.
2019,
Mm-hmm.
that's when he really was just like sitting in my head, like. So I'm just like, you know what?
Absolutely.
I'm gonna write this book. I'm gonna start. So I
Wow.
started. It took a long time because it was hard trying to
Yeah.
recall every moment, every situation, um, everything that happened. From those moments as a kid to adulthood, trying to replay all those back in your mind.
Yeah.
So it took a lot of time. So I didn't want to rush this book. I wanted to make sure I had everything he said, every
Mm-hmm.
story, everything that was going on with him. I wanted to get it perfect. so,
Wow.
so I
That
just took
is
my time.
beautiful.
Yeah.
It is beautiful. Wow. Well, you got instructed to the right. You had to get started. You
Mhm.
had plenty of practice before writing this recent book. So tell me, how do you capture what you experienced in a book? How did you lay the book out so that people would not
Um,
be overwhelmed in the beginning because he got off the porch and something happened to them? How did you lay the book out?
so I did it based on how he moved, how he reacted, how he
Uh-huh.
dealt with certain situations. So the first part was mom. He loved his mama. His
Right.
mama was everything. So the first chapter is a mother's love.
Okay.
So I started there, and I just started recalling certain events. So that's when I had to pull my brother in, because chapter 2 was us growing up on trackside. That's where we
Got it.
stayed at. And
So you were
so
able to get his input. Hmm.
yeah, I pulled him in, and we got together and told stories and sat down and went over some things. So he did
Good.
all of chapter 2.
Good.
Chapter 3 was Hurricane Hugo, and I had to put that in there because I knew everybody could relate to
Yeah.
that. Hurricane was horrific.
Yeah.
And
Because it connects this time
to
together.
this
Yeah.
time, yeah. And
Wow.
so just different situations, different things leading up to his last days on this earth, and things
Mm.
that he wanted to say to people, that he would wanted to say to, especially the youth and the young
Yes.
adults.
So
He just
his
had a
message,
powerful
his
message.
words to them.
Yeah.
Wow,
So
that's beautiful.
yeah.
Wow.
And
Go
oh,
ahead.
go ahead. Oh,
No,
I
you.
was saying that might be too soon to tell y'all, but once you get that story out of your head and in a book, especially with the tragedy,
Yeah.
I can take my brother with me everywhere I go, because
Wow.
his
That's
voice,
right.
to hear him, I
That's
got it
right.
with me.
Is it on audio?
um, I think I'm getting it on there. I'm gonna get it on there.
Okay.
I'm gonna put
Okay.
it on
That'll
there.
be good. For those who have, while you're traveling to work or coming from work or whatever, it's wonderful. That
Yeah,
was my favorite thing, is put my books on
I'm gonna
whenever
put
I
it.
was on my way to work, because it'll be about 45 minutes to an hour to get there. And
Yeah.
that's how I've read my books many times. That's
Okay.
all.
Yeah.
How did you conclude the story? What was the way you thought was the best way to close it out?
Um, Closing it out was just letting letting people know that tragedy hit home,
Hmm.
and the tragedy hit home chapter was him just really kind of sitting down with himself
Yeah.
and going all the way back, and then telling everybody everything that he went through up until the time that he even was leaving this earth.
Right.
Things that he wanted to leave back here, things that he probably would have wanted to say before
That's
he left
good.
this earth. So yeah, tragedy hits home.
Wow, that was really creative to do that and do it in that way. And then the fact that you give your brother a voice in
Yeah.
the book, that was beautiful and very powerful as well.
Mhm.
Why don't you read us a snippet?
Okay. Let's see. I have it. Let me see if I can find it. 1 second. I just had it. Oh.
That's okay.
Um,
While she's taking a moment, everybody, I'm just going to remind you that if you look at the bottom, you'll see where to purchase. I Came Off the Porch Too Soon on Amazon. And any of you have been raised by a Southern mother, she probably told you that too. And so it's not unfamiliar to many of you. And then to reach the author by email, if you have any requests or need additional information, her email is also on the ticket that's moving across the bottom. So thank you guys.
okay, I found it.
Okay.
Um, this is pretty much in the beginning of the story. Um,
Okay, I'm going to move myself down so that they can focus on you right now.
all right. So I'm gonna make sure it's pretty much in the acknowledgement section, but it's the good little excerpt that says, "There will come a time in your life when you must face reality and understand that there are consequences for coming off the porch. No matter who you are, just be ready when that day comes."
Are you kidding me?
Mhm.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's powerful, Thomasina. It really is.
yeah,
That is powerful.
yeah.
Wow. It has been a pleasure to have you with me on the show today, and I can see and feel and hear the faith on fire in what
Same.
you are doing as you are being led. My guiding principle has always been for God to show me what is next and show me what direction to go. And
Mhm,
I use Proverbs 3 and 6 as my guiding principle.
mhm,
Now, 3 and 5 tells you what we do to ourselves.
mhm,
Lean not to your own understanding. Trust in the Lord with all thy heart, but lean not to your own understanding. So it describes what we do most of the time, like
mhm.
a high schooler with a backpack, a whole bunch of books, and we just lean and trying to carry everything.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
verse 6 is the one that reminds us what we're supposed to do. Because it
Mhm,
says, in all thy ways acknowledge him, and he will direct thy path. And to acknowledge God, that word in the original language means to invite in. And
mhm,
so, therefore, if you invite God in, He will definitely show you what you need to do next. And what He showed
mhm.
you how to get started. And so you got comfortable writing the books
Yeah.
just in time to release what you got in your hand.
Yes.
And then to creatively know how to lay it out is just really powerful, and how God led you to do that. But I'm
Mhm,
reminding everybody, he's not going to jump in and try to force you to do anything. He's a gentleman. So if you want him to guide you, invite him in. And
mhm.
I just finished a book about my husband and our marriage for 52 years. We celebrated in
Amen.
February.
Praise God.
And yes, and the thing about it is I tried to finish it in time for our anniversary in February. So
Mhm,
God told me, no, I had 25,000 words. God said, no, that's not the content I want you to use.
mhm,
I was so busy trying to get finished, I didn't stop to practice my principle that I just shared with you, because which is what I
mhm,
try to do all the time. And I said,
mhm,
I know what I did, God. I forgot to just ask for your guidance. I was so busy trying to meet a deadline. He said, no, scrap it. Start over. So I told my publicist, I'm not going to give a date. Let me
mhm,
just get it finished the way he wants it to.
mhm,
I'm telling you, when I finished this book, I knew it was all God, because what it does and what it says,
mhm,
it is powerful for those out there who want to take a peek of what real marriages looks like back in the home, because
mhm.
we really need to demonstrate and share what it
Uh-huh.
takes to build a lifelong marriage and lifelong love. And so
Mhm.
that's what we tried to do in our book. My husband contributed to it, but I only put my name because he's camera shy, so I couldn't put his name on the front. So
Okay.
I'm saying to you that I can see all of this in what you've done, that you listen, you seek
Mhm.
God, you listen, and then you're obedient. And I cannot wait to see what he does. This
Yeah.
is not a one hit wonder for you.
No.
There's more to come. I
Yes.
can see it, I can hear it, and I hear your excitement as well.
Mhm.
So I definitely will be lifting you up and hoping that God continue to lead you in a plain path, and
Yes. Yes.
that you continue to acknowledge and invite him in. I'm going
Mhm.
to see your name some more.
Yes,
You'll be
ma'am.
contacting and getting Jacqueline's help. And I don't know who created the cover. Who created that cover?
Oh, Jacqueline, Dr. Jacqueline Cox. She did it.
No.
Yeah.
She's good. She
Yes.
really is good. She's done a
Yes.
few of
Yes.
mine. And I'm
Yes.
telling
Mhm.
you, when I saw that cover, I said, oh my goodness,
Yeah. Yeah.
that cover is powerful.
It
So
is.
more than just the book, sometimes you want, and I hope you submit your book for an
Mhm.
award
Mhm.
to compete. I remember receiving an award for my book cover in one of my books, and it
Okay.
really was a one that was very profound in how it looked. So I
Okay.
hope you do that as you move along. Make sure you get an opportunity to submit your book
I
to
shall.
compete in awards. And
Okay.
definitely that cover, that's
Yeah.
a second category by itself. So the book itself, but
Mhm.
then the cover, because that cover is powerful.
Appreciate it. Thank you, Dr.
No
Jacqueline.
problem. I know that's my girl. Anything else you want to offer,
Uh,
Thomasia?
You just got to have faith in yourself, faith in what you do. If you want to write, you can write. Don't let nobody tell you you can't.
That's right.
What is in your mind, put it in a book and see how far it takes you. Because this book here is going with me everywhere. And
Wow. That's
everyone be
beautiful.
blessed.
That's beautiful. Thank you so much for being on the show. It's been a pleasure to have you. Everybody, you heard it here. This is Thomasina Kitt's story. This is the book about her brother. How many of you came off the porch and you survived? You need to get this book and share it with others because it's powerful. Thank you
Yeah.
so much, and we appreciate you listening in today. This is Dr. Velma Bagby, Finding Your Voice podcast, and the show series is Faith on Fire.